It's your boy, Big Kelv, repping that 7-Day Genetics, and y'all know how I do it. I work out 7 days. 7 days. Now back to my segment that I call The Real Truth, in which I talk about things that are important to me. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, always informative. I just hope you get something out of it. And what I want to talk about today is how we need to stop this notion that everything needs to be based off love. Love is nice and all, and it is great. It's a great feeling. That's great. But in the end, what we have to start basing everything off, when it comes down to it, the thing that needs to drive us, finances. It is hard to have a successful love life and be unsuccessful financially. People can say whatever they want to say, but if you meet a woman who's worth her salt and she has a great job and she does what she has to do, even if she's a great woman, business minded and all these things and very understanding, if you don't have the ability to bring in the same amount of finances as she does, at some point it's in her head, or even if it wasn't in her head, one of her friends is going to whisper it to her. It's going to be a problem. So you have to think to yourself, how do I mitigate that? How do I keep that from happening? You do what you need to do to financially become solvent. So it's never a point where you're counting on her. Listen to me, fellas. Never a point to where you're counting on her. Like if, for instance, she didn't have the money to pay something, you don't have it either? Nah, bro. In the end, they start looking at you as if you're not a man. A woman is not shitty for that. She's not. If you can't swing your end of it, that's a problem. And to be honest, fellas, I hate to say this, but maybe until you figure that financial thing out, you should put a hold on that love thing. Date around or whatever, that's fine. But to actually jump into a serious relationship and your finances are really far off, you gotta really start thinking about that. And like I said, it could be a really good woman, but in the end, she's going to think about that one way or another, by hook or by crook. It's either going to be a thought in her mind, or one of her friends are going to bring it up and it's going to be in her mind. There's going to be a way, and then you're going to be in trouble. So let's say you have an option to move somewhere else and make money. Sometimes the relationship you have to tell that woman you're with, hey, I need to go over here because I need to do this thing. Financially, I'm not making it. And I'm not going to put you in a precarious situation in which you're the breadwinner. Nah, I'm not doing that, bro. And to be honest, a lot of women will be hurt by that, but come on now. You have to do what's going to make you the most financially solvent. I'm not saying just go run up and break up with the woman. Maybe try long distance until you get something figured out or something. But in the end, finances come first. Finances are king. Without the money, you can't live anywhere. Without money, you can't do anything. Love is great, but love don't conquer all, because it does not conquer this society when it comes to needing money to pay your damn bills. Let's get realistic. Let's stop looking into fairy tales and believing they're real life, because real life says that money is king, and without it, we're not going to achieve the things we want to in life. And that's just it. And the reason I bring this up is, a friend of mine, he wanted to go back to school, right? Because, he's not bringing in that much money. And he told me, I'm thinking about possibly just quitting my job and just put all my efforts into school, blah, 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 blah. And I said to him, so you're not going to be bringing any money? Your girl's okay with paying the bills? Yeah, she said she fine with paying all the bills. And he was like, he looked at my face and he was like, wait, what does that look for? And I wanted to think, I'll smack the shit out of you. But I didn't say it. But I was thinking that ain't going to work. And I said to him, how about this? Wouldn't you be better off or better suited to keeping your job now, working during the day and going to school at night, or swapping those? If your job requires that you're there at night, then go to school in the morning. But you can do both. And he was like, yeah, you right. I said, yeah, because you don't want your woman footing all the bills, man. You don't want to put that stress on her. She's a good woman. She don't need that. And definitely she'll appreciate it if you did this. And he got it in the end. Because at first, even though his woman said it's cool, even if she thought it was cool, at some point they get into an argument that's going to come up. At some point, one of her friends is going to bring it, girl, you okay with that? Or it's always going to be something. So in the end, fellas, don't put your woman in that position financially to ever have to carry you. It's just... Now, if you get hurt or injured, that's a different thing. That's outside of your control. But stuff like this, it's in your control. But anyways, it's your boy, Big Kelv. If you like what you heard, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. Not type to subscribe, that's cool too. Just make sure you watch my damn videos. And make sure you sign in when you do. Also, you have an idea for an upcoming video? Go ahead and post in the comments below. And if I agree and it's something that hits me here like it hits you, I'll make a video about it. But if not, then I won't. And I hope you don't get butthurt because I won't give a shit. Not because I don't care about you, but as you know, I have to be passionate about this shit. But anyways, it's your boy, Big Kel. And as usual, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.